Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. For those planning on picking up Vanguard Dear Days just to head straight into the sweatshop, competitive rank, will be glad to know that you can pay to play the cards you actually want on top of paying at least $70 for the base game. Someone over at EA and Activision Blizzard just soiled their pants out of pure ecstasy upon hearing this. For the price of $7 each, you can get either Aichi, Kai, or En's deck recipe along with their fight skin, sleeves, and NPC. I'm assuming deck recipe will include their actual cards, otherwise this is just a fucking battle pass. Or for the price of $10 each, you can get one copy of each card in one booster set of your choice, meaning you have to spend $40 in one booster set if you ever want to get a play set without ever grinding it in the game. And that's assuming the only cards you need are in one booster set. Unless Dear Days is the only way you could ever play Vanguard, or you're just here for the story. I can't recommend this game to any player that already plays the physical card game, especially how it is currently monetized. And I'm sure someone out there is going to upload the entire story mode on YouTube, so you don't have to suffer from watching a streamer awkwardly reading for 3 hours. The next tournament promo pack will contain reprints of previous promo cards as well as a new Trickstar artwork for those who were tricked into taking up photography as their major. And here are some promo cards for Gold Paladin and Genesis and V Premium. Knight of Daylight Canarius, while on rearguard or Guardian Circle, gets 5k power and shields if you call 2 or more units this turn. And when he's placed on rearguard or put on the Guardian Circle, you can pay 1 discard to call up to 1 grade 2 or lower card from the top 3 cards of your deck to rearguard, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. You put that card to the Guardian Circle instead if this card was put in the Guardian Circle. Why is it when I stopped playing Gold Paladins is when they start getting really good cards? Bushiroad must be out to troll me. Mythic Snake Jawmung, when used for a Soul Blast cost, will let you count it as any grade from 0 to 3. And once per turn while on rearguard, you can pay 1 counter blast when your card is put from your soul into your drop zone during your battle phase. To draw a card, then this unit gets 5k power for each grade of the card put into your drop zone. This feels less of a Fenrir support and more of a Regalia one. Blaster Blade Exceed will be the next rank promo card in Vanguard 0. Either Bushiroad is going to release this artwork in V Premium's next clan collection, or it's going to be an encounter card in standard. My money is on the former. Ibuki and Henry in Tux will be the next character skins in Vanguard 0. Despite the casino theme, this has been a missed opportunity to have Tokoha and Rin in bunny suits. Guess Game Studio doesn't want money. Radilina and Maple finally gets leave products. Unfortunately, this is only for the exchange program in Japan. Expect online bidding of these sleeves to reach bids matching a Lyrical Monasteria SP card price. If you hate the nostalgic reminder that Luquier is the main reason you're into goth girls, better pause the video and write in the comments how this panders to your secret fetishes, since these are her right line and supports in DBT08. Silver Thorn Assistant Ionala is your typical D-series starter that will make you want to buy at Cinnabon after staring at her tail for 5 seconds. Silver Thorn Assistant Irina, when rode upon by a Pale Moon clan only unit, makes you put 1 card from the top 7 cards of your deck into your soul. And when she's placed on rearguard, you may soul charge 1 card if you have a Luquier Vanguard. Bushiroad's R&D actually had the brain cells to restrict Luquier's cards from being abused with other Dark State decks. Guess my hope of looking for a Brainwash Swirler replacement for D-Series Chronogit continues. Silverthorn Marionette Lillian, when rode upon by a Pale Moon clan only unit, makes you soul charge 1 card, then add 1 card from your soul to hand. And when she's placed on rearguard or put in the Guardian Circle, she gets 5k power and shields if you have a Luquier Vanguard. Lillian's journey through the formats has been crazy, from originally being a vanilla to a 19k unit that can let you set up any Silverthorn into your soul, and now a 15k soul toolbox that is also a 10k shield. Silverthorn Dragon Tamer Luquier once per turn while on Vanguard lets you pay 1 counter blast and putting a card in hand into your soul to call up to 3 cards with different grades from your soul, then those units get 5k power if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher. And while on Vanguard, you can place 2 of your rear guards into your soul at the end of your turn to draw a card. Luquier finally learned that 3k power is insignificant and decided to give out 5k power instead, while she now has Dorian's skill. On a side note, Tamer seems to be more superior when it comes to the soul unit game for simply being able to perform more attacks. Hurry and join Silver Thorn Servants is a normal order card that can be played from your soul and paying 1 counter blast if you have a Luquier Vanguard to give one of your rear guards an auto ability that lets you put it into your soul when your Vanguard attacks to call up to 1 Pale Moon Clan only unit from your soul with a grade equal or lower than your Vanguard. Take note that order cards need to be placed in the order zone to be played, meaning that you put this card from your soul into your order zone, then it goes to the drop zone upon resolving. It would be stupid if it stays in your soul and you could keep using it every turn. Silverthorn Breathing Dragon when placed on a back row rear guard from soul lets you pay 1 soul blast if you have a Luquier Vanguard to give one of your Vanguard a continuous ability that gives all your front row units 5k power. Instead of an attack extender, it evolved into a power broker. Finally, Silverthorn Rising Dragon when placed on rear guard lets you put a card in hand into your soul to draw a card. And while on rear guard during your turn, it gets 10k power if you have a Luquier Vanguard and 2 or more units were placed on rear guard from your soul. It gets another 10k power if 4 or more units were placed on a Persona right turn. This thing can go as high as 40k unboosted. It's a good thing that Luquier is no longer a deck that can perform 4 or more attacks then. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments how I'm going to miss the Dear Days boom by not buying and streaming it on day 1.